Well, brand new journey for us. There goes our new to us camper. We're pretty excited about this. Got my dad pulling it back to the old home place down in Oakdale, where we are gonna go through it and clean it up. We're gonna show it to you before and after, what it looks like before and after. Man, this thing is super nice. Hopefully it gives us many, many years of enjoyment. We're excited. So just come along this journey with us and we'll take you with us. Eastbound and down, load it up and truck it. Well, welcome to our latest adventure. This is one of the craziest things we've ever done, but so many of you guys have done it. You've inspired us, and we are here with our RV. This is brand new to us, the first day. Got my wife Kim with me here. Hey Kim, and my daughter, who doesn't really want to be on camera, but Hannah's cool. You'll see her around. This, my friends, is a 2016 open range Roamer, and I tell you what, it's nicer than our house, I think. And we're gonna just have some adventures in it. So come along with us. Today, we brought it home. You've seen the footage of that already. Now we're going to clean it. Someone had lived in it for a few months while they were building a house, and now we're gonna just take the time to clean it top to bottom, inside and out. We're gonna take you on that journey with us, and then we're gonna go camping, right? Right?
Right.
Okay, good, excellent. And so yeah, join us. Here we go. Here's the side of it. You can see, you know, it's got a lot of dirt and mildew on it. There's a ton of things here. This thing has massive amounts of storage. I'm gonna show you in the back. My daughter's trying to get the steps out. It's not working. I guess I'll have to get over there in just a second, but look how long this thing is. I think it's like 42 foot long. I mean, it is massive. And it's got 4 slides. I'm gonna show you the storage outside in a minute. We're gonna go in and get everything set up and maybe the slides out. You're gonna be astonished how big this thing is. Well, we're about to open this thing up. You can see it's kind of closed up here. This is the beginning stages of it. We're gonna show you a more detailed photo in just a minute. But you know, video. One thing you need to know about Louisiana, it's really hot in the summers, and this thing being closed up, it was really hot. So we just opened the windows. We got the air conditioner. You can probably hear it going. We don't want to chance it too much. We're not on a big circuit here. We just plugged into my parents' house for a few days, and then we're gonna just try to work and get this thing clean. My wife's already hitting it over here, moving chairs. We're fixing to get the cleaning supplies. We're gonna work on the outside too. You can see just like on the slide here, we need to go through and, you know, just clean the grime off. This is a camper that's been used, and we love that about it. It's not new. Hopefully all the little nooks and crannies and the, you know, the tough things, the things that are broken are already broken, and we can just do it now, right? You know, be a part of living in it, not have to worry about tearing something up, which is kind of cool. I am cute like that. Thank you, baby. Well, hey, look, here we are. I know I'm going to be fighting the air conditioner. It's just too hot. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I want to take you on a little tour of this place. Again, this thing is massive, and I'm going to kind of zoom out a little bit on my 0.5 here and let you see. When you walk in the door, these are the first cabinets you run into. We got our light switches for the fan. These are all the slides and all that good stuff, you know, tank controls and all that stuff. Nice little coffee bar right here. I say coffee bar, but I don't see a place to plug anything in. So, oh wait, there it is up there. Yep. So we can put a coffee bar right here. Do we drink coffee? No. Okay, that's a problem, right? Yeah, so over here, we got a nice propane stove, 3 burners with an oven. We got spice rack. This is my wife's favorite thing. It's a nice spice rack here. A good Frigidaire over the head, a microwave. We're excited about using that. Yeah, my wife's all about that. Look at the center part here, the island. Got a nice Formica top. You know, it's not pressed wood. It's actually something a little bit more decent there. Really solid composite there, which is really nice because this is a 2016. Lots of cabinet spaces here. We'll try to figure out how they open a little bit later. You probably can't open those yet. That's for your sponges and stuff, because the sink, you know, the drawer wouldn't actually fit there. But here's my favorite part. I got to come over here to show you. Look at this refrigerator. Oh my word. You know, that's one of the things about camping and going places is just not enough storage. And this thing comes with a full-size Frigidaire gallery, and it's on a 1,000-watt inverter to help with all this. Look, my wife's excited about the trash can she just found. It slides in and out. Yeah, my daughter's all about it too. It came with the table. This is not the table that came with the place, but the gentleman we bought it from, awesome guy, by the way, Mr. John, if you ever see this, thank you for the deal, brother. He gave us a recliner. The floor has been replaced, which is kind of cool. Actually, has been replaced twice. And the first time it was replaced was with 3/4 inch plywood, but the problem with it, it was too thick. So they had to come back in and redo it again and then put new flooring down. So it's really recent vinyl on the floor, which is really good because we actually have a Yorkie. And if you know anything about Yorkies, they're hard to potty train. So ours is actually pee-pad trained, and this will help. This will help a lot. Comes with a big, nice television with the sound bar, the radio, and the nice entertainment center. It's got the little furnace down here as well. Storage all over here place. It comes with, and underneath, we may see that a little bit later, one of those remote dish network systems, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know if we'll ever use it, but it came with it, and so we'll try to check it out. Some good storage up here above the cabinets. So this is going to go right up the hallway, and I want to show you into the bathroom. Yep, bathroom. Everyone's got to have one. They're necessary, and this is a pretty nice one. I'm excited about this. Got the lavatory and then the foot flush toilet right there. If you guys know me, I'm 6'6" and a big man. And this shower may be a little bit challenging. However, it's got the nice cutout above it so I can step in and actually put my head right there. So there's going to be plenty of room for me to take a shower, no problem. More storage right here. You know, cabinet here and cabinet here. Now, what's cool is you can pull these out and it's already wired for washer and dryer. And so we're going to see how we go. If we take some extended times, then we'll probably just go ahead and take these out. We'll lose storage, but then we can put in a washer and dryer, which will be really, really nice for us. Well, right off the bathroom is into the master bedroom. And this brand new mattress, we cannot wait to sleep on. Let me find some lights in here. There we go. What's cool about this trailer is there's a second air conditioner right here. And so this hooks in this bedroom, but it also has the vents that will, both air conditioners feed into these vents. So even though the main one is on right now, this one is actually putting out some air, not a lot, just enough. And then when that one will assist it and push through to the other room as well. Storage over here, storage overhead here. Nice size wardrobe. Look at this. This is really cool. We got this place here, which we can do hanging rods, and then it slides over to some nice drawers, some cubby holes, and some more hanging spots. So this is super cool for us. Came with a Swiffer, which I'm pretty excited about. A little storage there, and then of course, if I were strong enough, I will show you it has storage under the bed too. So we're pretty excited about this. I can't wait to get out there, and as I put the camera right in the middle of the mattress as I was trying to put it down. But anyway, this will be our room. We're excited about that. Now, here's the big reason, and I can't get out of the door for a reason. We'll figure that out. It's on the outside. I think it's locked.
Hold on.
No, it's all good. Thank you. My wife was coming to the rescue there. This is the main reason why we were just so attracted to this camper. Now, many of you guys, if you're in the camper world and have been camping, you know that campers have bunkhouses. Now, this one is the 376 FBH, which should indicate that there's a front bunkhouse in this camper. Now, there is, but it's not like anything you've ever seen. So check this out. This is why we were so attracted to this camper. We have a 17-year-old daughter who needs privacy. In the front, where the bunkhouse is, it's not even really a bunkhouse. I don't know why they call it a bunkhouse. But my friends, let me get you on 0.5 so you can see. This is a whole bedroom. Look at this. It's got double slides, so both sides slide out. There's a couch that folds out into a full-size bed. This couch we're probably going to move into the other part. 2 full closets, television, Blu-ray player, refrigerator. But check this out. She has her own half bath. Y'all, what more could a teenager need? Independence from your parents and a place just to chill out where nobody's around. Look at this. I'm 6'6" and I'm just barely touching. This is the front part. I can stand up in here. Y'all, my wife and I argued We really thought we should kick her out of this and make this our bedroom, but we're gonna let her have this part. It's a really super cool space. This may be a man cave one day, who knows? But we're excited about the possibility. So listen, I'm getting off here. We're gonna start cleaning. May do a little bit of a time lapse in a minute and show you what we get done. Kim's working on, our former owner of the trailer actually left us a lot of stuff. So all the kitchen items, he said he's done camping. He's not going camping anymore. He left us all this really cool stuff. So we're gonna pull it out and we are going to bring it home. And we're gonna run through the dishwasher, decipher what we wanna keep, what we wanna get rid of. What you got? Is that football cards? What's that? Let me see that. Hold up, hold up. Y'all, we going hunting. Look at this. We got some 12 gauge shotgun shells. Woohoo! Y'all, not just one box of shotgun shells, 4 boxes of shotgun shells. I guess we're gonna be able to go hunting now. Woohoo! Well, I'm gonna let the ladies tackle the inside just for a moment. I got a lot of jobs in there I gotta do, but I'm gonna start thinking about the outside. We hit up Walmart. Walmart's got some cool things in the RV aisle. I didn't know they had that much stuff, but one of the things I picked up is this thing. It's a foam cannon. We don't have a pressure washer. We're just gonna have to do it with a water hose, and I thought this would be a cool thing to do, just to spray the outside. Y'all, this thing is 13 foot tall. We're gonna have to watch the overpasses while we're driving just to make sure they're marked correctly, but we're gonna try this foam cannon, let me get it right, and we'll just see if we can make this thing look a little prettier. Now I'm gonna pair it with this vehicle and boat spray. It's a wash concentrate, and so hopefully we'll put this in this foam cannon. I cannot say cannon, I don't know. Anyway, then we're gonna use this brush. Now this has an extendable handle, it goes about 4 foot, and we'll see what we can do. I'm 6'6". That'll make it 10'6", and then my arm length. Maybe we can reach the top with this. We'll just have to wait and see. Give you a better look from the outside with the slides. This side over here has 3 different slides. Go ahead and get our trailer cable out of the way so we don't run over it. My dad's mowing. I'm sure you can hear it in the background. But on this side, 2 more slides. Look at that massive slide. That's a couch, and that's a recliner area right there. This is in the front bunk where I showed you my daughter will be. But look, if you talk about the place where my daughter's bunk house is, that is so cool. But I want to show you this. Y'all, you can literally live in this thing. Let's see if this thing is open. I think it is. I want to show you the storage. Look at this. Look how massive this is. This is crazy. I mean, I literally could get in here and lay down. Fishing rod holders. You can put 1,000 pounds of cargo in here. Look, this is one of those huge, like, tents, like a 12 by 12 canopy. Man, this place is just amazing. This is going to be so much fun. Not so much the cleaning it out, but actually getting to use it. That's going to be a blast. Well, it's day 2. Yesterday we worked for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, working on the inside, cleaning it all up. We're going to show you what it looks like here in a minute. But we went home. We came back. Today I'm going to work on the outside and try to get it a little bit clean and ready for us to just be presentable from the outside. So we'll see how that goes, and then we'll finish up the inside. Hopefully in this week or next week we'll be able to take it out for our first inaugural stay somewhere. That's a reach now. One of the things I didn't take into account is how tall that is, man. My goodness. Especially we don't have it level. We just got the front jacks down, but my word. That was me on my tippy toes getting up there. But it's coming out really clean, man. Look at this thing. It is looking really good. And what I like about this, look at this. They put the vinyl over the window. I like that. That's really cool. That's pretty slick looking. One of the things I need to make sure to do next time is, see that number right there, 3? It was on 5, and I blew through this whole thing of soap like in my first quarter panel. So I turned it down to 3. We're going to see a little bit more progress now. You know, it's still soapy, but it just doesn't put as much out. Well, one thing I can tell you is my arms aren't long enough. I got right above the horse. But, yeah, I'm going to have to get a ladder or something for the rest of that. You can see all the places I missed. But, boy, this thing is shining up nice. I'm going to have to come back and hit this again with a ladder, I think. But not today. We're going to keep going around the side. Hey, and if y'all don't think this is hot out here in Louisiana, I don't know if that's sweat or that's water from the trailer. I'm going to say it's water from the trailer. Now, let me not lie to you. I'm old, and that was hard. Harder than I wanted to be. It wasn't that hard. But about an hour later, my arms are jelly and jello. I didn't get the very top. I'm going to have to get a ladder. I know, and I didn't do the wheels and the tires because they're too low. I'm going to have to get a chair, but hey, we got this thing kind of looking. Let me show you what it looks like. Now that it is brush cleaned, it's got a little bit of a shine to it again. That's kind of nice. I got some places I missed. I know you're going to see them all here, but wow. Just putting a mop on this thing with some suds and all that grime pretty much just came right off. It wasn't that hard at all. And so, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it so far. Hope you guys are too. Let me show you this side. Yeah, this was fun. All this was fun. I promise you it was fun. It was not fun. It was indeed not fun. Now, I do have a serious problem, and the problem is you guys didn't warn me about this place right here. Come on. That's like the mecca of RV camping stuff. Look at all the stuff we got. And a rug. But look, Mama raised me the right way. None of this stuff was full price. They're having a clearance sale. Most of this stuff was like 70, 80% off. And so we'll look at some of the stuff we got. So here's a good taste of all the swag we got today at Camping World. We went to the one in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana, which we thought was closed because honestly, the building right in front of it, I think used to be it. And now there's one behind it. And we went into the one that was open, obviously, and all the stuff was there. So I guess they switched up buildings a few years ago. But anyway, check this out. Starting in the back, my wife loved these. We love the color. These are just storage containers for food, storage container set. These are mixing bowls. And I tell you, all this stuff was on clearance. And I think they were like $5, $4, $5, something like that. These are really cool. These are LED strip lights with remote controls. These were right when you walked in the front door. These were like $1.90 a piece. And so in the camper, there's a couple of places where there's just USB plugs, like underneath, right above our bed. And I think in my daughter's place too. We're gonna put a couple of those there, and that'll give some nice lighting, some accent lighting. You can tuck them up underneath the cabinets where you can't really see them, but there'll be some nice light. So that'd be pretty cool. My wife on the way out found these. These are just some smell good. Put around the camper, maybe even put one in the truck, you know, just hang things. This was really cool. This was on clearance as well. This is a motion activated solar LED light. And I think this was $5 too, somewhere around there. You just kind of mount it outside, or I guess, well, it would have to be outside. It's solar powered. And yeah, so it recharges itself and motion activated comes on. That'd be kind of nice to have. Picked up these. Now, these were the only two that weren't on sale. I wanted to go ahead and get a water regulator and an elbow as we go to hook up our water. Those were $10 a piece, and so we got those. Oh, now listen, South Louisiana, you know we got to have stuff like this. Mosquitoes, they're everywhere. And so my wife has got we're on a mission, if you would. We're trying to find the best way to keep mosquitoes away from us. And so we're going to try these coils. We've seen them before. We've never actually used them before. We'll give them a try. Those are only $6, $7, I think. And then we picked this up. This was on the clearance aisle. Y'all tell me in the comments below, does this work? This is a thermocell. You put in little pads, and I guess it says that it's scent free, but it repels mosquitoes without spray. Look, we're going to give it a try. You can wear it. It's supposed to keep it away from 15 feet. It was on clearance anyway, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And then, you know, two things. We have a almost two-year-old granddaughter. So we're picking up this kid's coloring tablecloth. She can just go crazy on it outside. And then, oh, look at this. Junior Chef backpack. We're going to keep that here in the trailer for her to play with. This is going to be so much fun. Papa and Mimi are going to have fun playing with her. I think this was like $9 on clearance. So everything up here was on clearance except for a couple little things. And man, yeah. Oh yeah, and then this rug. This is one of those patio mats. We're gonna try it inside first. We've got a place we want to put it, and if it doesn't work, then we'll put it outside. Hey everybody, this is Lily. Say hi. Wave. Yep, so we're done for today. Look at this thing. Oh, we're exhausted. We rested a little bit, and it is clean. It is packed up, and we are done. So on to the next adventure. We'll let you know we're gonna go camping for the first time. We're excited.